Well, hello everybody. We got the pucks all machined, and I've got the RTV silicone I'm going to use to affix this onto here. Right now, I'm peeling off this little bit annoying plastic coating that just runs around the rim of this. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. And here are all the aluminum pucks that I'm going to use to fasten that down. Back in a sec. Yeah, it's a little bit tedious sitting that, but yet somehow satisfying. It's not nice when it breaks like that. Anyway, when I get it all off, be back. And this is the last of it. There it is. All that off there. Back in a sec. So you want to clean the surfaces where the pucks are going to attach. All the places where adhesive's going to go, or silicone, as we're going to call it. You want to give it a wipe down with alcohol, as I'm doing right now. So it's nice and clean. Still got some of that plastic on there. That's it for that. Clean. I'm going to clean the box and the places where the pucks are going to possibly be sticking. Just give them a quick clean up with the alcohol. I don't get too crazy. Get it? Good. Like that. Then we take the panel. Put it about where it's going to be. You want to clean the pucks up too. Yeah, you want to make sure the pucks are cleaned up too. So. Give that a spray with alcohol. Clean them up. Clean any any machining chemicals, loot like the WD-40 or whatever. Just clean it up. Use 4 on each one. So the boxes sit on the Jeep, so the latches are on the outside. So this is how we're going to do it, and then these will go there like that. so on. Like there. I'll be back in a second. Now I got the pucks in place, I can just snip off the silicone. And yeah, actually before I do that, just gonna mark where they're sitting. It's easy to place them back in the spot when I pick them up to put this silicone. So you put the RTV, squeeze it up from the bottom, squeeze it up from the bottom, out, and then you just put it around the outside and then kind of do a weave pattern like that. Should maybe cut some more off there. There we go, make it a bigger. Like that. And just fill her up nice. Then maybe put a bit on there too, just to, when there's going to be a lot on there, and just push it on like that. Just like that. Do the same. With these, it'll all squeeze out. I'll be back. So there they all are with the RTV silicone ready to accept the solar panel. So there's a bead on the solar panel and a bead on the lip where it's going to touch. Beads on here on the pucks and a bead on the back ridge here. So we need to carefully take this. I'm gonna get silicone on myself, I know that for sure. And set this down. On there like that. Move that around on there. Gonna move things so everything's kind of square. Not kind of square, everything is square. So you can see I got silicone on me. So clean. Well, there's one done, and it just needs to cure now. It just needs to sit and cure, and then I need to do the other one because I have the other 4 pucks over here. Right here. Put them down in here, but yeah, I just need to let that cure. And yeah, that's how that's going to be held on to here. There's going to be not screwed down anything. It's epoxy because that will work, no problem. once that stuff cures, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, once that stuff cures, it's pretty rock solid. Just right now that it's malleable, that you can move it around. Make sure everything's square, and it is. Everything is square. This is on the correct side. And yeah, we just gotta let it cure. Push down on it a bit, make sure everything's squeezed down. Go around with the light. And make sure we have adhesion, which we do. So that's basically how it's going to go. So we'll be back in a second. And here's the other box here. I haven't secured it yet, but I'm going to take the plastic off and do the cleanup, and I'll be back in a second. Stripping the plastic off, the plastic coating. I do that all the way around. Back in a minute. All the plastics off. Clean everything with alcohol. So we get maximum adhesion. Or so the story goes. You get the idea. Clean the pucks off. Clean the pucks off. This is all nice and cleaned all in through here. I have my back to the camera. I guess I shouldn't do that. Pucks, clean the pucks. The alcohol. And clean these surfaces here where the pucks are going to be sticking. Everywhere the pucks are going to stick, or the panel is going to stick, I'm going to put that alcohol on it. Like that. Clean it up. And then, the alcohol dries really quick. Back in a sec. And there it is. Oh, all glued up. All glued up and ready to go. All done. Just have to let it cure, that's all. Got the wires secured, looped up at the back. It's all square. Right now is the time to move it around if you want to, because it's malleable. Yeah, the other box is over there. So actually, if you wanted to pretend like that's the footprint of the Jeep, the boxes will be mounted on top of the Jeep like this, right up to the other solar panel, which is mounted on the rack roof rack of the Jeep back here. And they will all join up and go in. So you got 50, 50, there's 100, and the one that's on the back's 100. So that's 200 watts of solar power that I have going into the Jeep. So yeah, that's that. So again, if you like the content, setting the Jeep up, the machining and fabrication, mechanics, if you like the channel and what you see, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Leave comments, constructive criticism, whatever. All helps the algorithm. So anyway, I'm gonna let these cure for now. Out, over and out from Jeep Central. Okay, everybody, it's been a couple of days since, hold on, since I, hang on a second, I'm cooking a roast in the kitchen. The timer just went off. Hang on, I'll be back. Stuff that happens when you're filming. So yeah, I got supper on the go. Anyway, this has been a couple days, and the pucks and the black silicone, RTV silicone is cured. It's, you know, it says 24 hours. It's been sitting there for a couple or 3 days, and it's pretty solid. I mean, you know, it's on there. That's not going anywhere. So that's the that's how it's going to be. And when you open the box, it'll open. I've got stuff in there. I've got like that, and of course the cables are hanging down, and the one on the other side is going to open up that way, and the cables are going to be there. So you start putting up slack in the cables, so you can open and close the boxes up on top. But that's Rome boxes are really handy, and they're just a nice size, you know. They hold a lot of stuff. They're just the right length. They're perfect. Like whoever designed them obviously does this kind of overlanding stuff. It's got the right volume, everything. And so you don't want something that stands that high up off the vehicle, causing even more wind resistance, which causes the most expensive thing on an overland journey to go up, which is fuel costs. So yeah, there we go. It's all done. The cable's out the back. And as you can see, the one up there, which I just have stored on top of the two-door, same thing. It's cured. You can see the aluminum pucks there. It's all cured up, so that's done, which is kind of nice. So the next thing I'm going to do is paint these brackets. That's next on the list, but that's going to be attached to another video. So Wild Bill from Jeep Central, Overlanding Central, and the two fantastic vehicles to overland if you set it up. Jeeps, they're great. They're so off-road capable, and when you modify them for overlanding, they're perfect. On the four-door, you know, you can sleep inside like I do, or you can buy an Ursa Minor flip top, you know, and then build out cabinets in the side and a section down the middle where you could sleep down there if it was ever windy. They're expensive, but anyway, I'm digressing. But yeah, this Rome Adventure box, solar panels glued on, done. Now paint those and for my awning. So Wild Bill, Jeep Central, out.